Hello and welcome back to another video of the IELTS exam. In this video, we will discuss how to match or label a plan, map or a figure. These questions are very common on the IELTS exam and it's very easy to lose marks in these questions. First of all, we will discuss some of the general features of these questions. The question will ask you to label a diagram, a plan of a building or a map. It is very easy to lose track in such type of questions and hence you lose a lot of numbers. You will have to place labels either from the recording, that is write words as the answers, or from the options given such as A, B or C, which means that you will have to match the options with the blanks. These types of questions test your capability to understand the description of a place and understand and follow directions. Now, we will look at some of the tips that might help you in solving these types of questions. If you get words as options, for example, option A, B and C to match, it is important to read and understand the options and pick the answer if possible, as well as understanding the figure. If you find such type of questions difficult, use the initial 30 seconds of the test, as we discussed in the overview video, to focus on both of these entities. However, if you run out of time, you must prioritize understanding the map or the figure first, as words are easy to read and they can be done simultaneously with the recording. How will you understand the map before the recording? Well, the answer is that you should orient yourself to the location of the entrance, as the recording will always start with the entrance. You must locate the names or words already given in the figure. You can use them as landmarks. The speaker will likely address them in their speech. If you have not answered questions from before the landmarks, you have definitely missed them. Now you must not panic or you will lose track and get the remaining questions wrong as well. You must pay attention to the directions of north-south or east-west. Many a times a compass is drawn indicating north-south, east or west. You should also try to make a guess where a particular room, like a library, swimming pool, restroom, etc. can be. Let's look at some common words that are used to navigate through such type of questions. In the recording, you might get the words like at the top or bottom, these are opposite of each other, on the left, on the right, on the far side, north, south, east and west indication directions. Usually, a compass is also given along the figure indicating north, south, east or west. To the north or to the west. Slightly west of. In the southwest or in the northeast. In the middle of or in the center of. Above or below, both of them being opposite of each other. Inside or outside, once again the opposites of each other. Opposite or in front of. On the left hand side or to the left hand side or on the right hand side or to the right hand side. A little beyond, which actually means after. Just past, which also means after. Before you get to, which actually means before. Adjoining, which actually means attached. Enter via, which indicates the place from which you are entering. Runs alongside. These were some of the common words. So we have discussed some of the general tips. Now we will move on to do an example. I have selected this example from the Cambridge IELTS website. In this example, you can see that there is a map of a library. Remember that the speech follows the sequence of the answers. That the speaker will first of all address whatever the answer is for the number 11, and then the speaker will move on to question number 12, and then 13, 14 and 15 onwards. Here you can see that there are certain words that are written in the figure which are already given. For example, the librarian's desk, the fiction section, the non-fiction section, the library area, and the seminar room. The speaker will use all of these words throughout the speech, and these words are the landmarks for you to track the recording. If, for example, you are looking for answers for question number 11 and 12, and the speaker is speaking for the library area or fiction and non-fiction segments. This means you have missed the answers to question number 11 and 12. Now you must not panic and you must locate the answers for question number 13. Let's begin by doing this example.
You'll hear the librarian of a new town library talking to a group of people who are visiting the library.
Okay, everyone. So, here we are at the entrance to the town library. My name is Anne, and I'm the chief librarian here, and you'll usually find me at the desk just by the main entrance here. So, I'd like to tell you a bit about the way the library is organised and what you'll find where. And you should all have a plan in front of you. Well, as you see, my desk is just on your right as you go in. And opposite this, the first room on your left has an excellent collection of reference books and is also a place where people can read or study peacefully. Just beyond the librarian's desk on the right is a room where we have up-to-date periodicals such as newspapers and magazines. And this room also has a photocopier, in case you want to copy any of the articles. If you carry straight on, you'll come into a large room, and this is the main library area. There is fiction in the shelves on the left, and non-fiction materials on your right, and on the shelves on the far wall, there is an excellent collection of books relating to local history. We're hoping to add a section on local tourist attractions too, later in the year. Through the far door in the library, just past the fiction shelves, is a seminar room, and that can be booked for meetings or talks. And next door to that is the children's library, which has a good collection of stories and picture books for the under 11s. Then there's a large room to the right of the library area. That's the multimedia collection, where you can borrow DVDs and so on. And we also have CD-ROMs you can borrow to use on your computer at home. It was originally the art collection, but that's been moved to another building. And that's...
So now you can see that we have solved this example by means of the speech. And it was pretty easy to predict the answers, and the answers were in the same sequence as the questions. Thanks for watching this video. I would like you to subscribe to my channel IELTS to remain updated to the newer coming videos. Thank you.